to learn how to create a virtual phone bank. Now, you always have to start with a list. You can create a new list from scratch. You can go to a list that you already have pulled up, your most recent list, or you can go to your folders to find an older list that you have saved. Once you've clicked on your list and accessed it, you have all these options at the top of the page. You want to go to the little box with the phone on it that says calls and click on that. Once you've clicked on that, you're going to get these options. You want to select the first one that says set up a virtual phone bank list, and then you're going to click next. Now you're going to get a choice between a static list or saving and using your search criteria. And you want to use this static list. I've made the mistake of clicking the other one and saving and using my search criteria, and then you constantly get the same people again and again, and it's annoying for everybody. So use this as a static list and then hit continue. Now you're going to name your list. Mine is Precinct 502 Volunteers, but whatever kind of list you're using, it's always good practice to use your precinct number and then what the list is. Include a description if necessary, and you're going to choose a script for everyone on the list. And you're going to insert a script from the drop-down menu. You can look through for one that looks good and then make sure to view it. Make sure that it actually is a good script. Once you've viewed it, you have to exit out on the tabs at the top of the page to get back to Vote Builder. Just choose an end date that's far enough out. I just do a year because it's easy. And the status is active. If you want to get rid of this phone bank later, you just click inactive. Now you scroll down and you want to publish to open phone bank. The very first option, because that way you're going to get a link that you can send to other people to use. And as you go down further, just keep the default settings. You may want to look at them and see if they make sense. On the top right, you want to add your name, phone number, and email so that anybody using this phone bank can contact you if they have questions or problems. And then you want to scroll down. You want to see the basic demographics, the age, the party, and the sex of the person you're calling. It just gives you a little bit of information. Scroll down further. You want to open up contact and location information by clicking on the arrow, and just make sure preferred email and preferred phone are selected. That's important to have when you're looking at the screen. And keep scrolling down, open up editable contact details and select phones, email, and if you would like to make notes to yourself, select notes. This way, if they don't want you to call on this phone, you can change it. Sometimes people don't want to call on their landline because they don't ever listen to those messages and they just happen to answer it because they were standing there. And it's often the email that you have is an old one or an incorrect one, or you may want to enter an email for somebody who doesn't have one. It's always important to try to get the correct email while you're on the phone. And then go down to the progress bar, and if you would like to see how you're moving through your phone bank, go ahead and show the entire phone bank progress. Now you're going to go to the top right corner and hit next. Once you've put all this information, there's a lot of information that goes on this page. Hit next. And now this is what you're going to see. You're going to have a phone bank number that you can use to access the phone bank. And you're also going to have a link that you can copy and send to other people, and then they can get right into the phone bank. So just look at these, copy the link if you need to, and hit save. And once you hit save, it's going to bring you to the virtual phone bank list, and yours will be in there somewhere so you can find it. It's some counties, there are really a lot of them, so you may have to hunt for it. And if you're coming back in the future and looking for your phone bank, you can always access the virtual phone bank list from the side of your home screen, and you can find it and go back to this list of phone banks. So find your phone bank And then in order to see, you can click on your phone bank in order to start making calls. But the other thing you can do is from this screen, if you scroll all the way to the right, you may have to use the bar at the bottom of the page, but scroll all the way to the right and you will get a drop-down menu. And if you click on the drop-down menu, you can get a phone bank report. And this is what it looks like. It tells you how many attempts have been made, how many people were actually reached. These are the people that were canvassed, and all these other things, how many messages were left, how many wrong numbers, etc. So this is where you get your phone bank statistics. And now you know how to set up